Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. DJ LeMahieu will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. J.D. Martinez takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First things first, here's a throw over. And another throw over. Line drive to left. Cabrera is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Kendrys Morales set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he is in there. First delivery to him on the way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Skied into straightaway right. Parra has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Into the seats, 0-1. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Gerardo Parra will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Melky Cabrera gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Justin Bour, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a throw over to third, and the runner back. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Second and third here, 1 man out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and we'll see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that's low, ball 4. Bases are loaded here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And now another toss over to third, and a dive, but he's back in. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home, and he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia. Deoner Navarro is into the box, looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Tap down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Josh Johnson will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Ball 4, take the base.
Nick Castellanos will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Scott Van Slyke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. James McCann will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And we lost track of it, and it falls. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lifted in the air out to right. Parra sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Austin Jackson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's skipped, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman, Juan Lozano.
Wall, it's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Iglesias onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Castellanos scoops it up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Iglesias steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Parra is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. J.D. Martinez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And that misses inside, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Gerardo Parra digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Van Slyke is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Justin Bohr will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Justin Bohr.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. There goes Cabrera. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Just keeping an eye on it.
The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Settling in now, Todd Frazier, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, Kendrys Morales is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Parra coasts under it. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Parra. And he makes the catch for the second out. Scott Van Slyke is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Todd Frazier is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Deoner Navarro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that's in there, base hit. Josh Johnson stands in.
Batter number 7, designated hitter, Josh.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Now the double steal is on here. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Austin Jackson in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morales is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Juan Lozano is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. James McCann heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chopped at the plate. Navarro is up with it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready now, Jared Saltalamacchia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Popped up. Lozano is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Jose Iglesias is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lozano into shallow center, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Gerardo Parra will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And this is low, ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. All even now, 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Melky Cabrera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Two gone. Justin Bour ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Circle change. Too low. Ball one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez over to his right. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr., as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Snap throw from the catcher, and again he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.D. Martinez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best.
First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something. And the more
this ball gets down, let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Kendrys Morales, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Parra giving chase, makes the play, 1 away. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Nick Castellanos digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Tapper up the line. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to right field. Parra has a read on it, and the inning is over. Todd Frazier gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Got him. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and standing in is the catcher, Dioner Navarro.
Dioner Navarro.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. This one's flared out toward left. Van Slyke is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Johnson will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. James McCann is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Lays off 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Jose Iglesias will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
One there. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jackson on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. DJ LeMahieu takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third, here's Bradley in full flight. The run scores from second. It's 5-2. J.D. Martinez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Now batting, first baseman.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the lead is now 7-2. Kendrys Morales is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Cabrera going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends. Austin Jackson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Brett Laurie will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
A quick out number 1. Jose Reyes stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Gerardo Parra will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Scott Van Slyke comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Nate Jones will come on now in a mop-up.
Number 65.
Anthony Ghosh is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple. James McCann gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Preston Tucker will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Tap fouled at home plate. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Laurie's there, and this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Jared Saltalamacchia digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Jose Iglesias will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
2 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Alex Wilson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Wilson. This change defensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Playing left field. Number 12.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he makes a great diving stop for the out. Justin Bohr stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Todd Frazier will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Deoner Navarro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ghost is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Tommy Kahnle will come on now in a mop-up role. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Hit hard to short. Reyes over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Parra has a play. Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Josh Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley has it in his sights. 1 away. Austin Jackson steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Goes is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Brett Lawrie is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly,